Here with Lichfield City manager Ivor Green, and Ivor, another point.
Yeah, another point. I'm probably unlucky at the end. I think second half, particularly when they went down to 10. I think the second half in general we were very good, but when they went down to 10, I thought we were very good. I think we had an half an hour spell where we were very, very, very good. Got a little bit sloppy towards the end again, but fair play to them. You've got to give them credit, haven't you? So, yeah, it's a good point. I think. Do you know what? The last three games, we've obviously we beat Long Eaton, we drew at Rushton, and we drew today. I've got to say, I've just had a quick chat with the lads there now. When you consider the volume of players missing to be in this position and get them results, we've just got to be proud. I just said, when we started, I looked at the Long Eaton game. That's when we had a few missing. We've had 6 players that started 4 weeks ago at Bouldermere, or 5 weeks, whatever it was, missing, and that's a lot of changes. That's 3 defenders, 2 central midfielders. You know, you look at it and think. It's huge changes, and you're changing a lot of players. You're adjusting the shape because of it. So to get the 3 results we've just got, we know we've got a few players back this week. We've got Spears back, we've got Jude Taylor back, we've got Wilco back. You know, so and Lomas was suspended, so we've got Lomas back. So this week we'll go into training on Wednesday with a very, very close to a full squad for the first time in probably 3 weeks. So to get the results we've got. In recent games to be where we are, honestly, Mark, I'm proud as punch. I really am. I think they've been brilliant.
Yeah, absolutely. And Harry Eden, it's great to see him back.
He won't be here much longer if he keeps shooting from 50 yards. No, brilliant, great. Well, listen, it was needed. You know, we went to Ruston last week with no bench. You know, the Long Eaton game, we again, no disrespect to the kids because they've been great without, and we wouldn't be where we are, but. You know, we're filling the bench with kids every week. And
I mean, they were all on the pitch at Rushton, weren't they, when they equalised?
Impacted the game. Impacted the game. We got battered for 80 minutes, but the kids impacted the game. So, you know what? That's what I'm saying to you. That's why I'm proud. I'm not. Nobody's whinging, nobody's moaning. They're just getting on with it. But it just has to be said. You have to look at the big picture. You know, Luke Charles is and all. I look at it and think. On a Wednesday, it's nice to look at what you're going to be doing on the Saturday and, put your shape in there and look at different things. And for 3 weeks, we haven't been able to do that. We don't even know what we're going to have. It's been crazy, honestly. So the new additions, Kieran Berry, busy again today, very good. Obviously, Harry's got a few goals for us, been great. Obviously, Harry Eden's a great signing. We know he's super fit. Ainsley, there was the other one that's missing. So yeah, when you've got 6-7 players, players that are starting for you and making a difference, missing. To get the results we've got, honestly, it's brilliant. But again today, these another good side. What we're finding is they've all got ways of playing, they've all got styles, and they're very well drilled, very well set up. I mean, even when these went to 10 today, got a really good shape, all still a danger. They're always, and it's really enjoyable, the challenge of coming up against these teams.
And very respectful, weren't they, on the sidelines?
Pretty much all of them, I've got to say.
Yeah.
We've said this, haven't we? I just think the league in general is it's exciting for us because we're coming up against the seasoned step 4 sides. They know what they're doing, they know what it's about. We're still learning, and we are learning. It's for us today, it's another point towards keeping us up. That's still the aim, that's still what we're trying to do. It's great that we're up and in amongst where we are, but this league, you honestly, you switch off to this, you're in serious trouble. But yeah, they were a good side. They were another good side, very well drilled, know what they're doing, know what they're about. The goal from the set piece was frustrating because we went over all that. We knew what these are about. We know how they deal with that. To get it from the second phase of it and leave a guy free like that was criminal from us. But they're sort of mistakes you expect a little bit. I've got to be honest. I've just said there now. I'm not jumping up and down. I just won't. I feel for them a little bit. It's like young Max and Clement and people like that coming into the team today. So difficult for players.
Yeah.
When they're getting chucked in like that, and you've got different players around you. You've got no continuity. You're trying to. You're sort of off the cuff a little bit. You're not quite sure what each other's doing. It's really, really difficult. So in terms of the heart and the passion and the drive to stick with it and keep going, I think that's 2 defeats in 12 games. Honestly, it's incredible. I'm really, really proud of them. I just said it again now, and I really, really am. All I'm saying is, this week, if we can get another 4 or 5 back to training, it'd be brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to bring training up because you haven't had any games for, midweek games for a few weeks now, and that must be a great opportunity to work with the players on set pieces and things.
Well, that's been the problem. When you're talking, I mean, let's be honest, Mike, Luke Childs, Joe Haynes, Jude Taylor, James Wilcox, Jamie Spitz, they're regular players at the club. They're the players that got us promoted. They're our, they're our core, if you like, and they understand each other's game. And you've seen some of the goals we've scored where it's come from the training ground. These boys know each other's game inside out. When you take them players out of it and you're bringing new boys in, it's hard for Kieran Berry. I mean, what a shift he's put in today. He works so hard and great with the ball, but he's still, he's finding his feet and getting an understanding of what we're all doing. So training's been difficult because, you're not quite sure what you're going to be able to go with. So that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that this week we'll get a few bodies back and we'll be as a whole group again, or near enough, and then we can start looking at, because we've got, I wouldn't say a tough month coming, because every single game in this league's like a flipping cup final. It's difficult. It's really difficult. Ruston last week, they were brilliant. They were absolutely, I have to say, attacking football last week was as good as you'll see. I thought they were that good. Poor conditions, but we've stuck in there yet. They should have been out of sight by half time, 100%, but they weren't. And at the end of the day, we kept going. And like you said at the start, the kids, I thought young Max and Jay and that came off the bench and changed the game a little bit, got us back in it. We looked dangerous. We scored a goal, and if the game got on another 5 minutes, we might have stuck it, which would have been criminal. But there you go. So no, all good. Brilliant point today. It keeps us. It's a nice little unbeaten run. Something to keep a target of. Get players coming back, and have a far stronger squad going through this busy Christmas period would be nice.
Ivor Green, well done, mate. Thank you.
Thank you.